Probably not, but you know, that's great.
Refresh this.
This Impact show has been phenomenal. Like, just over the top great. Over the top great. Like, there will never be a better show than tonight. We're live again. I've put out like 4 tweets at this point, telling people that we're live.
I don't know why. Like, look, the speeds are like flying.
I know. Hello. We're live. We are live. Hello. Back on both. Sweet. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We are up. Hey, Scott. What's up? Hey, Jack. What's up? Hey, Mrs. Gleen. What's up? Hope y'all are great. We are back again. Back again. Back again. Back again. We're back again. I thought we would get Sue Young, but no. Susan.
I think Sue Young took over my computer.
This sucks.
Like, it even says excellent connection, so I don't know why it keeps dropping.
I don't either. Because it's dumb, like I said. But, you know. Anyways, where were we when we last left off? I don't know.
We were...
Charlotte? I think that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Anyways, Dave Meltzer, don't really like him. I think that he, like, you know, it is what it is. And I think people should mind their own business and leave her alone.
The best show of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. It is the best show of the year.
We liked it so much, we wanted to shut it down and restart it 3 times.
Yep. Absolutely. We have... Technology is a flying fig.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is this dude's name?
Is good.
Shira? Is that his name? Charlotte. Thank you, Jack.
Because we're not dropping any frames. It's just like dropping out completely. So I don't know what's going on.
Charlotte, that's what we were talking about. That's what we were talking about when we left. Jack remembers.
Jeff, how you doing?
So you didn't see any of that with the Dave Meltzer stuff?
No, I didn't see any of it. No.
Yeah, she went ham on him.
Jordynne, I 100% feel that T-Bar and Mace will end up. I don't know what's Win do. Do you know what he's saying there? We'll keep their crappy and clown masks next week and act like nothing happened. Yes, I think that you are probably right.
Probably.
Star Wars, Mr. G. Star Wars. Gotcha. Follow you, John Lee. Follow you. Follow you. I get it.
What is this guy's name? Jonathan something? Or Jake something?
It's Jake something.
Jake something. I don't know why I said Jonathan something. Jake
Maybe
something.
not enjoy Impact time for some Nickelodeon. Dude, you realize since you moved that over there, I can't see it.
Sorry, you can move it this way. You didn't have it the way because you were checking stuff, so I thought I'd move it so it wasn't in the way. But that's all good. You can move it so we can see again.
There we are.
Yeah.
Swan has no chance against Omega since Kenny and AEW Tony carry heels in this match Sunday, so I'm sure there's some type of interference. Possibly, although I did say Tony Khan say that he would not mind having Rich Swann on AEW, representing the AEW Championship. Has anybody seen Jake Nothing? I did once, but he went nowhere.
Cool. Yes, so excited to see more Ronaldo commentating. And we're buffering again!
Why?
I don't know!
My speeds, check them out.
I don't know!
You can see it, look.
I don't know. I hate the internet. I'm about ready to punch a wall. More Ronaldo. He's gonna do the commentary for the Rich Swann and
I don't trust Don Callis. You should, Jeff. You should.
Kitty by God Omega. He's doing the commentary for that match, so that should be fun. I like Mauro Ranallo. I think he's a fabulous commentator.
See, we're not dropping frames, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. Stuff is just dumb. I love Jake.
I love Jake too. Mauro has to be a one-off thing with Impact, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Well, they said that he reached out.
Back. We are back, James, for a minute. Not sure what's going on here because, like, we're not dropping, like, nothing that I have is showing anything dropping. Nothing's showing anything's messed up.
Why you hate on the internet? You would not have this.
You look good. What you bitching for?
Because it cut out on our screen. It went out and went down on the Twitch thing on ours, and I was like, this is just fabulous.
Lewis, that's going to be our new song. We'll be debuting that here very, very soon.
Dropping frames! Whoop, whoop. Dropping frames! Yeah, I think we can make that work. Oh, man. This is a fabulously exciting match.
TENILLE Dashwood won.
Yes. Yes, she did. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Jake something and Cody Dean wasn't
That's a clip.
They were a team, weren't they?
Dropping Frames is a clip. It's gonna be a song very, very soon.
Cody Dean or whatever and Jake something. They were like a team. That was a thing, right? I'm not making that up.
Dropping Frames. What do you be complaining for?
That was pretty awful. No, I never want to see you do that ever. Ooh, ooh. Like, what was that? Ooh, ooh. Nobody, like,
new shirt Dropping Frames with the Wrestle Story.
Nobody.
It's going to be the new #1 song on
It's going to be a
very, very
CD
soon.
case. It's going to be a CD case, and on the front it's going to be, like, Dropping Frames, and then it's going to be, like, you know, shapes and stuff. It'd be cool. It'd be cool.
I was thinking about putting a computer monitor, and then the frame just, like, looks like it's, like, falling off the screen.
Sure, but I like my idea of, like, a CD, you know, with dropping frames, and then you have, like...
We're not, but...
Static, you know, and, like, shape.
We're not dropping it off of, you know, a CD.
No, but if it's our song, if it's a song, bro, dropping frames, a rap, it sounds like a rap. That's what I was going off of!
Oh.
Jeez.
If you could have one finisher, what would it be? Well... It would be Dropping Frames. Jono. Who y'all got? Sami Callihan or Trey Miguel? I'm taking Sami Callihan.
Yeah, I think so too.
Gleen is old school. Maven, we don't do what we do. We don't do that. We don't do a dab.
I don't do a dab either. I've never, and like, I don't do that. But I mean, you know, more power to people that do. But I don't really dab. It's not really a thing that I go out on like a daily basis, and I'm like I don't do that.
That's what WWE.
I mean, maybe once every now and again, like on the stream, but
Tiff,
it's not even really like
here.
a dab. It's like, you know.
When I met Sammy, he had a big mouth full of dip. And he still does.
That's epic, bro. Why is he crying? Never mind.
Because it's a sad story.
He looks like he's crying. Why is his face like this?
What time did Impact start? By the way, it started at 7 o'clock.
Been on for nearly an hour. You were going to tear Sami Callihan's legs off.
It would have been better if he said, I'm going to
mount
tear Sami Callihan's legs off, and I'm going to beat him with them.
Okay, he's going to tear his legs off and mount him to the wall.
Eric Young or Eddie Edwards? I'm taking Eric Young.
I like Trey Miguel. I think he's a good wrestler. Like I always compare him to Ricochet because I feel like they're very similar. They look very similar too.
Here it is, Dropping Frames.
Oh.
The new #1 song.
Dropping frames and dropping bars.
Dropping Frames right here on...
And we can't hear it. Dropping frames. Dropping frames.
Raymond, I'm too old school. I spit in my hand and offer a handshake. Now, how many have done it? Say me.
In this day and age, that does not work. No, I don't be spitting. I just think that's gross anyways.
No, a lot of people, yeah, you spit in your hand, Maven might flip out on you.
I'm not a big, spit. No.
Holland B. Chris, we need a Rosemary as champ one more time or have a match with AEW's Abaddon. That'd be interesting. We have never seen this clip before.
Not at all. Only 25 times. Only 25 times. It's just epic. This is amazing. Oh.
I agree, Chris, says Lewis. Yeah, Abaddon would be cool. Rosemary and Abaddon would be cool. Now, Maven definitely doesn't do spit.
No. By the beautiful people. That gear was a choice. I don't think it was a good choice.
Still says there's 0 people here. Also, I think it's YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I keep checking my internet speeds, and my internet speeds are faster than they have been, so I'm thinking it's something other than us.
Yeah, man, like I said, that gear was a choice. I don't think it was a good choice, but you know.
Sammy had the nastiest spit in Philly. He did something gross during his match. It takes a lot to gross me out.
No.
Okay, guys, I'm afraid I need to call it early. Have a good stream. Well, good night, Jack. Have a good one. It says 6 for me. Interesting. Where are you from, Tiff? Because it could have been 6. Depending on where you're at. And like everyone, and check out Teespring. Yes, check out our Teespring. My mom and dad wouldn't let me watch wrestling when I was a kid and teen. Do you think that's not right, or is it safe for parents to not let their kids watch wrestling? I think it depends, because I think it depends on, like, there was some stuff there was a stretch there in wrestling where there was some stuff that you probably didn't want your kids to watch.
Yeah.
Wait, Reba and Mia Yim were in Impact?
Yep.
Yes. These matches are too quick. Yeah. I'm from the UK, and by the way, I mean, it says 6 people are watching. Oh, gotcha! Yeah. We love having the UK people here. I guess they're building things up for Rebellion. That's my guess. I think it depends on how mature the kid is. That helps, too. It probably depends on the age, too.
This is just so exciting.
Well, we let Maven watch WWE from a pretty early age, and she's turned out okay, I think. Probably. Could be. When I wasn't allowed to watch it, I would behind their back at my grandma's, my aunt's, and when I had the house to myself. Clark, you were a bad dude. James, if WWE would cross over with Impact or AEW, who from both shows y'all will match up with Becky and the rest of the women's division on all 3 shows, and also match up with Zoe Stark?
I don't know. Britt, Deonna.
With Becky, Thunder Rosa.
I'd want to see Britt and Bailey. Britt and Bailey would be cool.
Yeah.
They're both, I mean, that's solely because of they both do, like, the role model gimmick.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be fun to see, like,
We'd find out who the true role model was.
And Deonna would be good against anybody. I don't have any, like, specific anything for her. Maybe Charlotte?
Yeah. Possibly.
I mean, I don't know. But I think it'd be cool. Stream Impact Plus.
Download the Impact Plus app now. And experience things like you've never experienced them before.
Our match for Rebellion has been made. Josh Alexander. TJP. Boom, 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 boom. Ace Austin. It should be a good match. The 3 of them are all really, like...
Clark, when my parents went to their friend's place one night for his birthday, I watched the episode of SmackDown when Taker egged Orton on and then said they would be facing each other inside Hell in a Cell. Clark, you were just looking to get in trouble, weren't you? Y'all left out Zoe. How disrespectful. Who?
See, the thing is, though, like, Zoe Stark is great. However, I don't think that she's on the level of some of the other people.
Who's Zoe?
If you've ever laced up a pair of boots for this company, it's Rich Swann.
Rich Swann walking to the ring.
He's got cool music.
For the last time as Impact Champion. Or is he walking to the ring? And next time he walks to the ring, he'll walk out with 3 belts. And we'll call him Rich 3 Belts. And not Rich 2 Belts.
Rich 3 Belts.
One of the things I hate about today's WWE is they don't want their guys and gals to be stars in and out of the business. They just want to make money off of them. Yes, they do. Yes. Zoe Stark from NXT, Mr. G. Who's that?
That's pretty funny.
That boy smacked my mouth!
Oh, man. Cut the crowd noise, man. It sounds so fake.
The crowd's getting into it.
It's so bad. Like, people want to say WWE's is bad, like, Impact's is worse. Kenny by God Omega.
Kenny by God Omega!
Do they have a t-shirt that says Kenny by God Omega?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to look. Because if they do, I need one. What is Kenny looking at?
What's up?
What is Kenny looking at?
He's thinking. He's looking at the stars. Yep. I never thought about that.
He's still
the
a
Triple A
Triple A
champion.
champ. Kenny Omega.
Listening to the Swan Omega
promo, by the way.
promo
Yeah.
here.
Kenny Omega to World Takeover. Goodbye and good night. Oh. It's Moose.
Moose is arriving right now! Omega doesn't even know the pay-per-view name? No, it's all part of the game. I'll go through the chat here real quick. The WWE now is more like a bank instead of a wrestling promotion. Yes. I know it's too early to tell you, but I can see Impact and AEW becoming one, but to be separate from each other to keep a storyline interesting. That's possible. W has dropped in revenue. I have not seen what their revenue
Oh yeah,
is.
they had their thing or whatever.
They dropped to what, like $3?
I don't know. It was a little less than what they made.
Raymond says, what was ratings for NXT and AEW this week? Has anyone heard?
Oh, AEW had 1.1.
Yes, AEW had 1.1 million, and NXT was at 842,000, I believe, or somewhere around there.
Second week in a row, AEW's got 1.1.
Yes.
Okay, actually last week they had 1.2. But
they dropped just a hair.
Second week of having a million.
Yeah.
Which is a big deal.
Kenny by God Omega. Yes. Clark, I want to buy Kane's DVD eventually because I loved Kane when he was unmasked. Even when he was masked, even though he slowly turned into a joke after unmasking. Yes. Volterra, how you doing? We are listening to Moose talk to Rich Swann.
I really dislike Moose promos. I'm sorry. I just do. I just think he talks so slow.
Holy satire, what's going on?
He talks so slow and it drags his promos out like forever. And I'm not a big fan of him. But that's okay. So he's got some advice for Rich Swann. He's asking him who showed you what pain really feels like. He's saying that he's stronger than Kenny Omega. He's bigger than Kenny Omega. He's faster than Kenny Omega. I'm assuming he's leading too, and you beat me. Kenny has something that Moose didn't have at Sacrifice. That's three Stooges that are going to do whatever Kenny Omega tells them to do.
I have your back.
Okay, that was,
Yeah, but I'd grab those belts and just beat you with them.
So you said that Rich Swann better, like, keep those belts at the pay-per-view because if he doesn't, he's gonna have to talk to Moose. Rich Swann is back on the mic. He said he's gonna win the AEW World Championship. Alright.
That was cool.
He said he wouldn't have a problem pinning Moose again after he wins the AEW title.
Yeah. That was actually a good promo. Just my predictions of Rebellion Impact section. Cool, cool. I gotta figure out a way to, like... figure out a way to make things work to where we can, like, pop things up on our screen so we can see where people stand. One match on Kane's DVD is his Belfast Brawl with Finlay. Do you remember that match? I think it's underrated. I vaguely remember it. Even though Kane lost, I still thought the match was great. Y'all are headed to stream for a change. Oh, well, I'm streaming through OLA TV. What's OLA TV?
Just kidding. Kenny Omega.
Just getting Kenny Omega promo cut? Yes. We're just a little bit ahead of you. Chris, can't wait for Mortal Kombat tonight at midnight on HBO Max. Yes! Johnny Lee, yep, they definitely changed the strap on the TNA title because when Moose had it, it was a white strap, and now it has a black strap with Swan. Yes. I think Moose will interfere in the match with Kenny versus Swan. I think he might, but I have a feeling that... I think there's going to be a lot of fireworks.
A lot of fireworks.
Sparklers in the corners.
Man, I think Moose will interfere in the match with Kenny Omega and Swan. Dude, I've seen this 25 times. This is the thing that's going to get old about watching Impact is that they show the same ads over and over.
Yeah.
And the same, like, clips over and over. Like, there's about 25,000 things they could show, and they show the same thing over and over again. Except for the Steiner Math. I'm cool with watching Steiner Math 25 times.
That's because you have a 25% chance of winning until you get a tag team partner to wrestle me. Then you get a 33% chance of winning. And then if you take that tag team partner away, you got a 45% chance of winning. But I will take my 163 and a 30% chance of beating you and go out and kick your butt. It's a PP in someone's a file link store. Gotcha. Clark, also on Kane's DVD is his WrestleMania X8 match or 18 match with Angle. Kane lost that one, but I still thought it was good. Yeah, you can lose a match and still have a good match.
Texas! God bless Texas! Epic. Truly epic to win it in my home state.
Man, it's an app. Yeah, I just looked it up, Raymond. It's kind of like something we have. Volterra, Kenny was being interviewed for a show in Japan, and people in the comments said he sounds like those people who do English voice dubbing. That's pretty funny. What's worse, Impact playing these old matches or the UFO from Cesaro? I don't mind the UFO from Cesaro, so I'd say that Impact playing these old matches, I don't mind if they wouldn't do the same ones over and over again.
Yeah.
Clark, just because a guy or gal I wanted to win didn't win doesn't always mean I will dislike the match. Heck yeah, I'm from Houston, Texas, baby!
Dang.
Yeah, Clark, I know what you're saying. But there's some people that don't do that.
Just by the way, in case anybody wanted to know, they don't have a Kenny by God Omega t-shirt.
They should.
They should. It's a mistake that they don't have one. But they should make one because, well, I want a Kenny by God Omega t-shirt.
I'm thinking about making a Mister Gleen by God.
Mr. by God Gleen.
Yeah.
There you go. Mr. Gleen by God.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
By God, Mr. Gleen.
Man, but yeah, they should have one and they don't. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, man. Legitimately don't get it.
They are standing at the Impact Zone.
It's AJ Styles. AJ Styles going for the belt. However, he just got drop kicked in the air. Poor AJ Styles.
AJ Styles just got turned inside out.
Splat. Dang, dang, dang. My God. Taylor Wilde. Taylor Wilde. Showing a Taylor Wilde video, by the way, just in case you didn't get that. That's what they're showing right now. So. Returning soon. Taylor Wilde. Can't wait.
Futuristic, how you doing?
We have KIERA Hogan. And she's fighting Jordynne Grace. Those are some cool shoes. They're very bright. Like neon yellow. They're wicked.
Doing good, Futuristic. We're doing good. Watching Impact Wrestling here.
Yes.
KIERA Hogan. Getting ready to take on Jordynne Grace.
Why does everybody say her name differently? Dude introducing her called her KIERA Hogan. The dude on commentary is calling her KIERA Hogan. Earlier I saw, it was like they said it differently earlier. Like I don't...
Earlier I saw him say, well, they said it different earlier.
They didn't call
That's
it.
all I'm saying.
They didn't call it.
It was done differently earlier.
Well, the dude is like, KIERA. It's like, dude, make up your mind. They do the same thing with Johnny Gargano in NXT. They're like, Johnny Gargano. Gargano. They like switch it up every time they say it. I'm like, dude, what's his name then?
Yes.
How are we supposed to know what his name is?
Yeah. Raymond, be nice when they can get full arenas of fans and do a full pay-per-view with AEW and Impact and do it in Atlanta, Georgia. That's almost halfway between Nashville and Jacksonville, Florida. Yes. All Elite Satire. I didn't pay attention, but you're Gleen? Yes, I am. I am Mister Gleen.
Yeah, Mr. Gleen. Mr. Gleen. Nice back elbow.
That was an excellent back elbow.
Flat.
You realize we're an hour and 15 minutes into this, right? This is like flew by too.
Oh man.
Don't you think?
Even with our internet stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, my name is Glenn. Well, I'm glad my parents didn't name me Glenn, because Glenn Gleen would just be stupid. Not that Glenn's a stupid name, just like
with
Gleen,
Gleen
it
on
just
the
wouldn't
end.
work out.
Yeah. Next week, O'Reilly does the Orange Cassidy thumbs up. Jordan Grace going in the corner, and it's a... I don't know what that was, but okay. Oh, that was just slap.
Clark, this guy on a site I go on is selling lots of WWF pay-per-views from 1999 to 2000 and 2001 on DVD. If he still has them when Christmas approaches, I'm going to get them for Christmas. Cool, cool.
Oh.
Oh.
That was nice. Oh, and there we go. Match has been called because Tasha Steelz got involved. Here comes Jordan's partner. Probably.
Jordan probably doesn't need a partner.
I'm assuming.
She could take the titles by herself.
Well, why did you stand there? Why did you think was going to happen? Do you think
That's
they were going
it?
to leave you alone?
Yeah, that's kind of weak. I didn't like this match. I didn't like the way they did this.
So, I'm assuming we're going to do the tag team thing. What was that?
That was a punch.
That punch was god-awful. Who's this? Ah, it's Rachel Ellering. Well, there you go. Rachel Ellering.
I told you it was going to be somebody that's... Pinner! Oh, wait, this isn't a match. Ivan, how you doing?
Yep, Rachel Ellering is cool. She never got a, moment in, Never got her moment in WWE. She's in NXT for a minute.
I said that it was not going to be,
She
know,
had,
I told you, the other way, like, everybody's like, oh, I said that's too obvious.
She had, knee surgery because she messed up her knee or leg or something. And then they, let her go last year.
She's bigger than her dad.
So. What? Who said that? Whoa, Jordan Grace has a much deeper voice than I thought she did.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Voltaire, it's on YouTube. Japanology Kenny Omega. He really does sound like that. I think it's his accent. That's interesting. Ivan, good. I was just talking to Cameron. He might join. He told me. Okay. JORDYNNE, it would have been too obvious for it to be Taylor Wilde. Yes, that's what I said. I said that was too obvious. They had someone else coming in. I figured.
Speaking of
also,
bad knees.
speaking of bad knees, I wonder if Tegan Knox will ever come back.
I guess we'll see. I think she will, but it's just a matter of when. I think she's got to be completely healed and all good, and hopefully she'll be able to come back.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is Rebellion last year.
Oh. Got it.
Another match on Kane's DVD is one with Snitsky. Remember him? Yes, I do remember him. Is there a battle royal happening on Impact? No. Tegan Knox is on Eve of Pro Wrestling. been a lot that have been on E Pro Wrestling. I wish Rohit would have went to kick Trey and kicked.
I don't know what that was.
Well, I'm not sure why the guy just kept his head buried in the turnbuckle.
Okay, great. It's Rebellion last year, but like, why are we showing this?
Because they wanted to show something different from what they'd shown before, because they haven't shown this one. Okay.
Chris Bay is great.
If Trey Miguel was to be in WWE, would Vince get him confused with Ricochet?
Abso-freaking-lutely yes. He would think they are the same person.
Well, he'd probably get him confused, but he would also have them in catering, so it doesn't matter.
Well, he would also think they're the same person. So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
It's Finn Juice.
Finn Juice.
I like that, man.
That was a good promo.
That was a good promo. Steiner Math!
I was going to speak, but now I got to listen to Steiner Math because it's my favorite. Scott Steiner, legendary Math.
Scott Steiner Math. So legendary Math. Yeah, man.
You got a 25% chance of winning. You add Kurt Angle to that match, and your chances go down drastically.
Now you have a 33 and
now
3/3
you have a 33 and a third chance of winning.
Then you check my 75 stuff winning. And you're 62%. And I'm winning at sacrifice. The numbers don't lie. And they spell disaster for you. Now I'm going to break it down even further. Because if that wasn't clear enough,
Yeah.
So now Stephanie McMahon has put out a tweet and said, Mickie James, I'm embarrassed. You or anyone else would be treated this way. I apologize personally on behalf of WWE. The person responsible is no longer with our company.
Yeah. His one with Triple H for the World Heavyweight and Intercontinental titles from 2002 is also on it. It was on it because it's a match from an infamous feud. Yeah. Scott Steiner, legendary math. He is a legend at doing math. What is Impact prediction? I was on Swerve showing his stream yesterday, and you should watch his recent video. FYI, if I see any sort of trolling behavior in here on YouTube, banned. Second chances have all been used up. There you are. Yes, James, it was Rachel Ellering. You one of those girls who likes romance?
That promo was so funny.
TNA introduced to be the most amazing superstar, Scott Steiner. Yes, I'd watched Scott Steiner when he was in WCW. He was good there. Mrs. Gleen, tell Mr. G that. Ivan, tell Cam that. Wait, is Vince gone? No.
No, unfortunately not.
James, guys, I was wrong about Taylor. I'm good with Rachel. I told you, James. I kept telling you. I said it was too obvious. You didn't believe me.
Please tell me.
Didn't believe me.
Nah, he's not right. So essentially what happened with Mickie James is she got her stuff back in a trash bag in a box, stuff that was left at, WWE or whatever. She got sent that, and she put up a picture of it on Twitter and is like, thanks WWE for the care package. I really appreciate it. And so WWE is going out of their way to say that they fired this person who sent this trash bag filled with all of Mickie James' stuff, and that it's totally unacceptable. And a lot of people underneath a lot of the posts that have been put out now, 3 that I've seen, one from Stephanie McMahon, one from Triple H, and one from John Laurinaitis, a lot of people are like, okay, but look, none of this would have happened if you weren't firing people in the pandemic in the first place.
Well, the funny thing is,
so
next week they're going to announce they were going to fire that person anyway.
Like,
so there was no big deal.
Like, people are like, okay, great, this is absolutely fabulous, like, good, you fired him, whatever. Like, but Mickie James shouldn't have been let go in the first place. So the fact that you are out here, like, you guys are trying to cover your butts, and it's not working very well.
Well, that's pretty much all they were doing, was trying to cover their butts.
And so
now they're all tweeting out, I fired the person that did that. I fired the person that did that. I fired the person that did that. Throwback! Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. I was watching Scott's feud with Triple H, and my dad was like, are they ever going to fight? Do they fight each other? Yes, I can see why. Okay, so now not only did Maria Kanellis retweet that and say something like, this is how I got my stuff too, Gail Kim also is like, oh, they're still doing that? Like, they're still sending people their stuff in a trash bag? That's classy. So it's like, it's happened before. Yeah.
So, and it's going to continue happening because WWE doesn't care.
Well, probably because it was brought out because Mickie James posted it on Twitter.
Probably, and that's probably why, I mean, obviously that's why it's, like, such a big deal, but, like, if it's happened before and it's not just, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Mrs. Gleen says, welcome Raiders! Mr. G, when is my guy Black Taurus getting a title shot? Never. Steiner's promos were more famous in his solo days than his matches. Yeah, well, he's good on the mic. He's good on mic. Is Throwback rating us?
Yes.
Yes.
Throwback rating us.
Lewis, LOL, it retracted my message. I'll have to see what it said. What did you say? Message retracted. Interesting. I don't know what you said. Throwback is rating the Wrestle Story. The real Vince McMahon is here again. Wrestling fans, just for the record, I'm not covering my butt. Sorry that y'all heard about the terrible news. I'll fire everyone that had ever done that. Mr. G, I will never doubt you all again. James, don't tell me that, because you'll doubt me the next time that I say that.
This is what CM Punk put up. You retweeted that Triple H tweet and you put that gif up.
That's pretty funny. I said, wow. Yeah, I don't know why it retracted your message. That's weird. YouTube's doing weird stuff. They were doing a posing contest, then arm wrestling, then lifting weights. Yes, I believe I do remember that. Miss Gleen, she kicked him out for rating us. No, we like Raiders. Throwback just got done interviewing Tim Traver for the retrospective series. When you putting that up there, Throwback? If you've never checked out Throwback's channel, go check him out. Great guy.
Darius Martin had ACL surgery.
What's that?
Darius Martin, one half of Top Flight.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've been out, so I've been wondering with that.
He had ACL surgery. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, because he's going to be out for probably 6 months. 4 to 6 months.
That sucks.
I've been wondering where they've been, and like, because they haven't been around for a while.
Yeah.
Since Kenny Omega beat Moxley, can he also beat Dean Ambrose? No, because there is no Dean Ambrose anymore, Johnny Lee.
Okay, this is funny. Someone put up a tweet, said WWE really sent Mickie James another trash bag. They've gone too far this time.
Raw 2021.
It says Raw 2021 over the top. That's...
Did you all see what Becky Lynch tweeted? No, I did not.
No?
Volterra got through Triple H's shoe and an audience member caught it with his teeth. Superstar. SummerSlam 2021. Be on the lookout. All right, you mean WrestleMania SummerSlam? So Mr. G kicked me out. My comment did not go through on my phone. I don't know why it didn't go through. Which was worse in your opinion, Triple H's reign of terror in 2003 or Cena's reign of terror in 2010s? Probably Cena. Raymond Omega can't beat Moxley in a straight up one-on-one without interference of some type. Yes. No Backlash SummerSlam. Oh, you're going to call it Backlash SummerSlam. So we're just going to take the pay-per-view from the previous pay-per-view and add that to the front of the name. Interesting. So now we're basically going through the Rebellion matches. What did Becky tweet? I want to know. Volterra, that reminds me of Snitsky punt kicking that baby doll an audience member caught. Vince, why hasn't Brock signed a new contract yet? Because Brock does not want to. April 8 Fools. Throwback. The one with Dennis Farrell drops Sunday, hoping two big names to agree. Be fun. Cool.
So some people are upset with Mickie James for putting up that tweet because the person who did it got fired. And so they're like, are you happy now? Like, you got somebody fired from their job?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you? Like,
yeah.
But my thing is, like, why was Mickie James fired, though? Like, what's, like, why, what? I don't get it, man.
Well, she should go, hey, I got fired from my job, so who cares?
Like, I don't get it.
People are dumb. Becky never tweeted. Brock is too busy hanging out with his cows. Where is the jail inmate from yesterday? Ains? I think he was in here earlier. I think he's gone now. I don't believe Ains is here. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We would appreciate it. Main event. Eric Young. Oh.
We have Violent by Design.
Ains, real Vince McMahon, we meet again. Why did you run like a penguin when I saw you in LA? You're scared of a real man who can grow a beard. Stick to your hair transplant. You're past its old, man. Okay, I'm going to stop with this joke. There he went. Vince McMahon just ran out again. Ains, he took off.
So there's 4 people that have come out saying that they've gotten stuff like sent like trash bags in a box.
That's interesting.
And it's people that were with the company, like Gail Kim, I said, was one of them, and Gail Kim hasn't been with the company for a long freaking time. Jillian Hall said something, Maria said something, and Mickey today.
Yeah.
So it's like happened before.
Yeah, so it's nothing new.
WWE just doesn't do anything about it. Or, like, they didn't do anything about it. Or they didn't know about it. Or, I don't know what the deal is, man.
Yeah. One of my YouTube friends did a video of reasons why Big Show sucks. At the end, he said his fans suck when then was like, oh, wait, he doesn't have any. You won't see any fan wearing a Big Show t-shirt. Oh, yeah, we've never seen this one before.
Not at all.
So it wasn't just Mickey. No, apparently it's happened in the past.
Idiot, we're Tazzy.
Zendella, how you doing? How's Impact been tonight? A little slower. They've had a couple good promos.
It's been okay.
I think the biggest issue is everything's leading up to Rebellion, and so it seems to be moving a little slower. We do know Jordynne Grace's tag team partner now.
Rachel Ellering.
We had a spot where Rich Swann came out and addressed Kenny Omega. And Omega interrupted him, which I thought was a good segment. I mean, it hasn't been a bad show, but like compared to last week, it's been a little bit slower. As far as matches and stuff. The real Vince McMahon, I beg to differ. Just embrace your baldness, dude. Have you seen Ryback's Asmer? I like Asmer, but his is weird. It's mostly videos him just eating chips.
What?
Asmer.
ASMR.
I call it Asmer.
It's ASMR.
Why do I want to just use the letter? Just call it Asmer.
That's not what it is, bro. It's ASMR. What the toast? Have you never, like...
So what's it mean?
It's autonomous sensory meridian response.
That's what I thought. Asmer.
But it's ASMR.
Or Asmer.
No, nobody says it like that. It's ASMR.
I do. Well, I'm starting a new trend
It's an
right
acronym for something, bro. You don't call it Asmer, you weirdo.
Moose is back. Yes, Moose is back. He did interrupt Rich Swann.
You were the weirdest, bro.
Is that the pay-per-view where Kenny versus Swan? Yes, this week.
Asmer.
Asmer.
Have you seen Ryback's Asmer? ASMR. It's ASMR, bro.
I call it
ASMR, not Asmer.
Why not?
Because, like I said, it's an acronym for something.
Well, with LOL, people go LOL.
Laugh out loud.
So why can't I go Asmer?
Because it doesn't work like that. Oh, man.
New trend. See, everybody wants to jump on the train right now.
I like.
New trend. That's right.
Oh, man. Jeez, man. Jeez.
What the toast, says Mrs. Gleen. Anthony, hello. Thanks for joining us. We're talking about ASMR or asthma, as I like to call it.
It's not asthma, you weird.
I could see a double DQ for men's belts at Rebellion to keep storyline going unless they got something else in the works to twist Impact and AEW storylines. I think they're going to do some twisting here, Raymond. I think that's what's going to happen. Lewis is laughing like LMBO or Limbo.
Oh, man.
Lewis is in limbo right now.
Mr. G, it's not asthma. That's what I thought he was trying to say at first.
I said asthma.
And that's what I thought he was trying to say. I thought he was trying to say asthma. But then he didn't. And I looked at it and I was like, dude, that's ASMR, you weirdo. Asthma. ASMR. Jeez.
People do not go lol. I do. Lol.
No, you don't. I do that. I go lol sometimes.
See?
I'm like,
I've done it.
Lol.
There's two people sitting right here that do it.
But I am not the general
Why do I want to
population.
say laugh out loud? If I'm going to talk about lol.
Nobody says laugh out loud either, though.
They sent me an emoji with an lol, but saying all of that kind of defeats the purpose of having a lol. You can't because they don't exist. Ains is with Cameron. They broke into the WWE arena. I referred to the WWE in 2003 as the McMahon-Hemsley Show. Yeah, I can see that. I agree with Maven. It's an acronym for something you don't jumbo all the letters together. You put a period between each letter when you say it.
Except the ASMR thing, you don't have something like between all of them. It's ASMR. It's ASMR.
I don't know. Asthma.
Clearly, you've never heard of it before.
Now I can say I got to see a WWE Hall of Famer at a house show, Nikki Bella. Interesting. I've done that once. Say it as LOL and not LOL. See, like, it just defeats the point if you say LOL. Hit the like button where 5 likes of the Fortnite gift card away. Raymond, when the flares shout, woo! I'm thinking they are trying to stop the mule. Whoa, mule. That's funny.
We have violent by design. Violent by design. Hit the like button. 5 likes. Get the Fortnite gift card giveaway. Oh, man.
It's got kind of a neat entrance. Casper's asking, has anyone outwooed Rick and Charlotte? No, they haven't. Mr. G sipping on his dog water. Mr. G, so is Moose back to being a regular heel, or is he still the delusional heel when he brought back the TNA World Championship? I don't know, Anthony. I'm curious to see where they go with this. Futuristic, I hit the like button. How I did it is questionable. How do I take it out, a hammer out of my keyboard? Well, you can do that. It might not be good for your keyboard. It's stuck. It happens, Futuristic. It happens. Ew. Want to hear it again? Ew. That's Lewis. He went, ew. Tomorrow night, you can watch Meatballs with the Good Brothers. I'm assuming right here on Twitch.
A good movie or a bad movie, and they're going to make fun of it.
What?
I don't know what that is.
Meatballs?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen all of Meatballs.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it a good movie or is it a bad movie?
It's supposed to be a comedy.
Is it a good movie or a bad movie so that the Good Brothers can make fun of it?
I don't think I've ever watched all of Meatballs.
Because I would say if they like put on a bad movie for the Good Brothers to make fun of, that'd probably be pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't help you.
Okay, thanks.
Because I don't think I've seen all of Meatballs.
Thanks, man.
I've always had mature taste in music. When I was in high school, I loved classic stuff and bands that were incredibly talented, while my classmates were into rap, emo, and metalcore. Cool. Volterra, it was 2016. I got tickets for Christmas and went 2 days later. SmackDown house show. And you got to see the living legend, Nikki Bella.
Yes.
Ains, I'll raid you if you want, Mr. G. Just leave your key under the front door. I promise I'll only take stuff that isn't expensive. Ains, you don't have to worry about taking stuff that's expensive in my house. I have kids.
Final commercial break.
Do you think they're going to put America's Most Wanted back together permanently and have Gail Kim Madison like they were in the early 2000s? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff they could do here, Anthony. I don't know. Mrs. Gleen, we don't have stuff that isn't expensive, Ains. Everything's expensive when you have kids, I guess. Raymond, the original movie Meatballs with Murray was a good comedy. Yeah, see, I've actually never watched all of it. I've seen parts of it, but I don't think I've ever watched. If I did, I was younger and I just don't remember it. Maybe I need to watch it so I can remember what it's about. If someone breaks in their house, then you are the first suspect. Yes. Ains will be the first suspect. Clark, it became a thing starting in 2005 from metal genres to end with core. Yes. James? Rhino is ECW heel? He is a heel, yes. Anthony, when you have kids, I'm surprised you can afford all the equipment you have for your podcast, Mr. G. Lol. This is, everything we've got has been like we just gradually got it. This has been like building over 3, 4, 5 years. Nothing is more expensive than owning a raccoon. My pet raccoon keeps on eating the wallpaper. It's good for his diet. Well, how's your raccoon expensive then? Where's Jake something?
He was on earlier.
He was on earlier, Ivan.
And now he's gone.
Not anymore. Not anymore. He's not in anymore. He left the house. We bought the PC like 7 years ago. Yeah, see, so it's been a while. We've been building this up for a while. Emo metalcore and all metal genres that end with core are mainly loved by scene kids. James, what's up the what? What's up with the commercials? I don't know. Mr. G, did WWE have a similar tag team in the early 2000s like America's Most Wanted, or was that specifically a TNA thing? I'm trying to think, Anthony. I don't know. Ivan, Ains is broken into your Mr. G's house. That's why he's in jail. True, Mr. G. Yes, true. That's why Ains is in jail.
Hello.
What's up with the commercials? Yeah, they're what are you watching on, James? Are you on Twitch or are you on Twitch or on Access? I used to have an emo phase and can play music from the band Black Veil Brides on the cello. That's interesting. You can play the cello, Volterra?
This match must be restarted.
So, Volterra, have you ever watched, oh, what's their names? Let me see.
I don't know. I think I know what you're talking about.
Two Cellos. Have you ever watched those guys? They're brothers. I think they're from Russia. Eating some spicy chicken tenders.
Oh, man.
Are they good, James?
Eating a Lunchable.
Access TV. Yeah, see, we're not getting the same commercials you're getting, James. We've got, since we're on Twitch, we've got...
Sorry, this is kind of loud.
Since we've got Twitch on here, we've got all of the Twitch stuff happening. Basically, Twitch just shows the old matches from TNA. I should learn WWE songs when when I one day get the strings fixed. It's easy for me to learn songs.
Cool.
Mr. G, read my last comment. What should, like, I did. Mr. G played Michael Myers. Yeah, I played Freddy. Or I could play Jason. Or I could play the Leprechaun.
That's James Storm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't he teaming with
Huh?
He's teaming with Chris Sabin now, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's a kick in the head.
Yeah.
No
more commercial breaks. They're excellent. Who's excellent, James? Two cellos?
No, the chicken tenders.
Oh, the chicken tenders. No, Mr. G, the guy who played Freddy Krueger lives close to my town.
That's epic.
Interesting, interesting. I've heard chains used in today's wrestling matches are not real chains like the ones used back then. I don't know. There have been like some matches I've seen where I'm not sure they're not real chains. How long has Shelly been out? I don't know. It's been a while.
Mr. G, Motor City Machine Guns are still together. The other guy's out. Yeah, that's what I said. I said James Storm is teaming with Chris Sabin right now because Alex Shelley is out.
Yes.
And injured. So yeah, that's pretty much what I said.
Good match so far. It has been a good match so far.
Is that a bruise or is that a tattoo on his arm?
It's a tattoo.
It looks like a bruise.
Looks like a bruise tattoo. Could be a bruise.
I think it's a bruise. It's really purple. This thing is going to explode in just 3 nights. Back up, back up. Back up now. Well, well, well.
Just making him use some of that energy. I've been on a Bob Marley kick lately. Interesting, interesting. Cody, how you doing? What's up? I've been working. Missed anything good?
Not really.
Not really. We know who Jordynne Grace's tag team partner is going to be.
Yeah.
Other than that, there hasn't been...
Not much.
Rich Swann had a good promo with Moose and Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, you really haven't missed much.
Not much.
Rocks and Roman tattoos have to take longer than a day. Yeah, you would think so.
Do 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 do. Everything.
Creep and crap.
Creak.
Is that what he said?
Creak and crack is what he said.
Oh.
They did it for Impact Wrestling.
They did do it for Impact Wrestling. No other wrestling, just Impact Wrestling. Rachel Ellering is back. She's teaming with Jordynne Grace. She is. She's back again. Eddie Edwards just... Eric Young was climbing to the top rope, was going to jump off and kill Eddie Edwards, and Eddie hit the ropes and knocked him down. He hurt himself. Mr. G is a turtle from Master of Disguise. Read my last comment. I am a turtle. Alex Shelley might be a free agent. He might work on AEW. It says on Google. Interesting. Interesting. I believe everything Google says.
Leo Rush is now getting involved in the thing. He said, there's a much, with the Mickie James thing, he says there's a much bigger thing going on here. Just because you fire someone doesn't mean the problem is fixed. Start treating your talent better. End of story. I think that's what it boils down to, and I think that's why a lot of people. I think that's why a lot of people are mad. It's not about, I mean, it is. Mickie James got sent this trash bag, but the amount of people that have come out and are like, same thing happened to us. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, treat your talent better.
Yeah.
In the first place.
Yep. Raymond, Impact needs some fans. An arena like AEW has almost a boring death match. Yeah, I think one of the issues they have is just because they are indoors, and so they don't have a lot of room there. So I think that's why they don't have fans. If they had a place to go, the one thing AEW has is the fact that the Cons own the Jacksonville Jaguars, so they can use that area for doing the wrestling. Clark, would you say most of today's hardcore gimmick matches are toned down? No. I would not. WWE really dropped the ball with Rachel. WWE has dropped the ball with a lot of people.
Okay.
MLW is going to Philly in July. I ordered my tickets. Interesting because, with them getting a new TV deal, they may become a player here and be, one of the top organizations out there.
I am sorry. So this was a headline earlier today from Vince's media call or whatever. And he said, this is the best management team in WWE history. And then all the crap with Mickie James came out. Oh, man.
John Lee says on point right there, Leo. James, can Matt Striker just shut the hell up? Voltaire Ask Jeeves is way better than Google. It was bought, and now it's just Ask.
Looks like a backslide here for Eddie Edwards. Oh, powerbomb. Kick out.
Eric Young kicks out. I do want to buy best of TNA DVDs to see matches from Sabu Abyss, Jeff Hardy, and Sting. Yeah, those would be good. Futuristic, how would y'all be interested in the backyard hardcore wrestling? I'm going to try to make this thing later on in the future. Would you all watch it? Well, it depends on what it is, Futuristic. I remember asking Jeeves on AOL. Or AOL. Yeah, AOL. That's been a while. Mr. G, you should do yoga with Mike Seidel. Or I can just do it by myself. As an elementary school kid. Yeah, Ask Jeeves. I remember Ask Jeeves. AOL, that's another one. It's been a while. Eric Young rolls him up and gets the pin. The brawl was outside. And now we've got a big brawl. Everybody is beating on one another. What a way to end the show. A brawl. Beat each other up.
So apparently, apparently WWE has laid off multiple backstage and behind-the-scenes personnel tonight. And this is, like, beyond the one person for the trash bag thing. This is, like, a totally separate thing. They're just, like, getting rid of more people. It has nothing to do with the trash bag thing. They were letting more people go.
So, like, talent or...
Or
backstage people?
Backstage and behind-the-scenes personnel.
So they fired a guy that was going to get fired anyway. That's what I said earlier. You couldn't be on the internet and the phone at the same time. No, you couldn't, Volterra. I read Bully Ray and Jeff Hardy had a Full Metal Mayhem for the TNA title. I know that it won't be as great as their... Didn't I close that?
No.
I thought I did. Yeah, weird. It's basically a bunch of matches with... let's see here. TLC matches, but I will check it out someday. Mr. G wish he was Nolan Ryan. I am Nolan Ryan. I was actually a pitcher in high school, so... And I pitched a little bit in college. That's the show. That's it. It's it. Y'all doing predictions for Rebellion?
Sure.
I predict there's going to be lots of matches.
Sure. Making the predictions. I don't care.
It's basically a bunch of matches with no rules, just craziness of equalizers like thumbtacks, paperclips, and stuff like that. It will be only a backyard show. Hopefully that made sense. It did, Futuristic, and you know what? If you do things like that, people will come watch you. Mrs. Gleen, you remember Nolan Ryan from baseball? Yes, Nolan Ryan is one of the greatest ever.
That was good. Mrs. Gleen, by the way, those Lunchables,
yes.
Delicious. Whatever the garbage these are, that was pretty freaking good.
Mr. G, the Angels need you. Yeah, I could go there.
So, Impact. You want to run through it?
Good Brothers against DECAY.
Missed the first portion of this because we were
It was an okay match.
Yeah, the end was okay. Wasn't great.
They end up Good Brothers get the win, and then they call out Finjuice. Basically, is pretty much what happened with this match. We then have where the Impact wrestlers are talking about the Omega Swan match, and of course they all pick Rich Swann.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the Violent by Design package with
talking about the match
with
for
Storm
this weekend or whatever.
Saban and Edwards. Then we have TENILLE Dashwood versus Susan.
Didn't think this was that spectacular, but that's, okay. TENILLE won, and then Deanna came out, or Deanna was there, or whatever, and TENILLE cut this promo and is like, look, I'm coming after you, or whatever, and that was that. So,
yeah.
That was that. I mean,
it was an okay match. I didn't think it was terrible.
I didn't think it was great.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was fine.
Sami Callihan promo. I love Sami Callihan's promos all the time anyway. Basically says that Trey will never walk again.
Well, then...
So I'm not sure...
Trey came back with the... I'm going to rip his legs off and mount him to a wall. So, I mean,
Yeah. Then we have Shira versus Jigsaw. Again, it was an okay match. I wasn't... the matches today, went by fast.
Yeah.
There was not a lot. It was more promos and things like that.
Did anything
rather
else.
than the trying to focus on the wrestling, which I can understand, I guess, because leading into the pay-per-view,
they don't have other people out there.
They were doing here.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't. I understand where they went with this.
Yeah.
And then of course we had the Trey promo. Basically said he's gonna rip off Sami Callihan's legs and he's gonna beat him with them. Mm-hmm. No, that's not what he said. He's gonna hang him up. That's what he said he's gonna do.
Yep.
I think it would have been better if he would have said, "I'm gonna rip your legs off and then I'm gonna beat you with them." Would have made it a lot more interesting. Rich Swann then does a promo. Is interrupted by Kenny Omega. Once the Omega promo is done, he's interrupted by Moose.
Mm-hmm.
And then Swann tells Moose that he will win the AEW title.
Yeah.
And which I thought was good.
Yeah.
This whole promo was good. I thought Rich Swann coming out and doing his thing was good.
I agree.
And then having the interruption was good.
Yeah. Then we had Jordynne Grace versus KIERA HOGAN.
Again, it was a fast match.
Yeah, the match wasn't worth anything. The big point here, the big, thing that we wanted to drive home was Jordan's tag partner, which is
Rachel Ellering.
Rachel Ellering. So yeah, she's gonna be tagging with Jordan Grace this weekend at the pay-per-view, and then the main event was Eric Young versus Eddie Edwards. This was a fine match. I don't know. I feel like it started off a bit slow.
I think it was pretty slow throughout, and then of course we had all the other guys that are going to be involved in the match on Sunday get involved. I mean, it was the longest match of the night. Took about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't a great, like, I mean, again, I don't think any of these were like, wow, just knock you dead. I don't think the show was a knock you dead. I would say probably the show was probably a 5 out of 10. It wasn't totally terrible. I mean, the matches were okay. It's just they were short. Yeah. And there wasn't a lot to it. Yeah. Ivan says, I'll buy your jersey if you play for them. Futuristic, yeah, my big goal is to let AEW help me out a little. But I'll build that AEW partnership up because that will take some time. Yes, Volterra, I had an easy bake oven and Furby. A Furby, yes, I know exactly what a Furby is. Lewis, I think Impact does better on their pay-per-views and Impact Plus shows. Well, generally, like, I have not minded the shows that have been on Twitch until this one. This one I just felt was like a
yeah, it was kind of meh.
Mr. G, I don't know if you heard the news. I am with Jackson Riker and Elias. I'm a guitar player. Yes, we knew that, Ivan. Lewis, I'm not gay, but Jake something is handsome. Clark, I take that back. In the WWE now, their hardcore gimmick matches are toned down. WWE, I would say yes. The stuff they've done in AEW, no. James says Rachel's looking great. Volterra, I fed Furby too much and he got the hiccups. I only played with the Tamagotchi once and got bored because ADD. Well, if you would have had the real Furby, or I mean Gremlin, Gizmo, then you would have loved him because he would have turned into the green dude and killed, like somebody.
I've never seen that movie.
Dude, how you doing? What's going on?
What's up, dude?
Just finished watching Impact. Just finished our recap of kind of what happened there.
Overall, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was great. Like you said, I mean, we have the pay-per-view this weekend. It was fine, but it went by fairly quick. I don't feel like we were sitting here for 25 years like we were with Raw.
No, I thought it went... That's just it. I felt, even though the show wasn't great...
It definitely went by faster than...
I should say the matches weren't great, because I felt they had some good promos.
I agree.
And they had some good storylines in it as far as who's going to be doing what some tying up some loose ends before the pay-per-view. Yeah. What were the keychain pets? I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of what the name of them are. I can't think of what the name of them are.
I have no idea.
I know that there was...
I haven't the slightest idea.
I think they had Furbies as keychain pets. They also had the Gremlins the Gizmo, I think, was a keychain.
I don't think that's what he's talking about.
Well, I don't think so either, because I think there was.
Isn't it like a little? It's a little. Is it like a little? I don't know.
There was actually a keychain pet, I think.
I don't know.
So.
I haven't the slightest. What's the pay-per-view this weekend? Rebellion. I spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Still spelled it wrong there.
Thanks.
You might need to put in Impact.
Yeah, I'm going to. Impact. Spelling, not my strong suit. It's okay. No biggie. Rebellion.
All right, so we'll give you our picks here since we had a request. So here we go. Actually, let's go the other way. Fire and Flava versus Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering.
I'm gonna say Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering.
I'm gonna say we have new tag team champions.
Yeah.
Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering. That's who I'm gonna take. Gigapets. Yeah, that sounds about right. I do remember Gigapets. Match number 2, we have Chris Sabin, Eddie Edwards, James Storm, Willie Mack versus Violent by Design.
I think...
I'm going to take a Violent by Design.
I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to take the Sabin, Edwards, Storm, Mack team.
That's a good choice. I think based on what
I
did see him, John Elite. I should have put up a thing for Rebellion. I didn't, though.
It's all good.
Are y'all watching the pay-per-view? Yes, we will be watching the pay-per-view. Then we have Trey Miguel versus Sami Callihan.
Sami Callihan.
I'm going to go with Sami Callihan.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to take Trey Miguel.
I'm going to go with Sami Callihan.
I'm going to take Trey Miguel. I could be wrong, but I'm going to take
We're
Trey
doing predictions. Yes, we are doing predictions. In fact, here, let me do this. If you have our Discord, you can go in. I'm gonna put a rebellion, but I gotta I'll pull up our.
So what happens when Omega wins? Is he going to defend both titles? And if he does that mean we'll see more of him on Impact?
I would say yes.
Actually, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say I think we'll probably see more of him on Impact, but I don't know that he's gonna defend his title a bunch. I think they're gonna have to force him to defend his title because I think he's gonna be all like, "I'm the champion. I'm great. I don't need to be here," you know. But they're gonna force him to be there. Tony Khan is gonna force him to do stuff.
All right, that link I just posted in. We'll give you all of our social media. If you go to Discord, you can put your predictions on Discord. I gotta open this up here.
Sorry, I'll move.
So I will have a place for you to put your picks on Discord.
Discord.
Discord's awesome. I mean, I like it because you can kind of communicate with everybody. Gleen, you got Discord where you can chat? Yes, I do have a Discord. If you check out that link I just posted on YouTube, the wlo.link/@the Wrestle Story. There you can go check out. You can check out our Discord. It has all the information. So I'm gonna put Rebellion in here. Rebellion, or maybe not, because it's stop typing. There we are. So you can go in and put your Rebellion predictions in the Rebellion predictions section. There we are. Oops. It is up. So if you want to do that, you can go do that. So yeah, we do have a Discord. Jeff, if you go to that, I just put up that link, the w.lo.link. If you click on that you should be able to go to that and then click on that, and then there'll be a thing for Discord there. How you doing, Ant? Great to have you here.
What is up? How's it going?
So yeah. So let's see here. I will put my predictions on. Where did our page go that was up? Where it had the matches?
I don't know.
Did you kill it?
No. I didn't do anything.
You broke it.
I didn't do anything. You closed stuff, not me.
I didn't close it though, did I?
You sure about that? Clearly you did.
I
didn't close it. I didn't close it.
There we are. So if you want to go leave predictions on, I'm trying to figure out a way that we could do this so we can kind of keep score.
Yeah.
But I haven't figured out a way to do it yet.
I haven't done very well in predictions.
Once I figure out a way, because our current predictions champion is Snazzy Futuristic.
Oh gosh dang! It's Dom. Dom is never in
here.
Have
you guys got a PO box yet? No, we have not, dude. But that is coming very, very soon.
It's Dom. Dom is around to watch our show.
Who?
It's not Ant. It's Dom. We were just asking yesterday. It was like...
Who's Dom?
Man, hey, what's up, Dom? How's it going?
I'm trying to figure out who Dom is. Just kidding, Dom. How you doing?
Man. So I said Trey Miguel, you said Sami Callihan.
I was, usually it's Ant.
Usually it is Ant.
So, and sometimes it's Jack. So, it's trying to figure out which of the three-headed monsters it is. Is like...
Man. So Trey Miguel, that's my pick, and you said Sami Callihan.
I said Sami Callihan.
Okay.
Matt Cardona versus Brian Myers.
I didn't realize we were getting this on the card.
Shut the front door, it's Dom!
But cool.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out who Dom is!
Matt Cardona.
Great having you here, Dom!
gonna say Matt Cardona.
I'm gonna go with Matt Cardona too.
Cool. Ace Austin versus Josh Alexander versus TJP. It's a 3-way for the Impact X Division Championship.
I'm gonna take TJP.
Me too. Me too. I don't like him, but me too.
Yeah, I don't like him, but I'm gonna take TJP.
Yeah.
Deonna Purrazzo versus Tenille Dashwood with Kayla Kay.
Deonna Purrazzo.
I'm gonna take Deonna Purrazzo too.
But I think we're gonna get something with Susan.
I think we could get something with Susan too. I think something's gonna happen.
I think she could be Sue Young.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Sue Young.
I think we could get some switch change thing happening. Yes. That's what I think.
Yes. Finn Juice versus the Good Brothers. The Good Brothers win. They take their titles back.
I think so too, but I think it's going to be because of the Young Bucks. I think Young Bucks show up. I think Young Bucks help the Good Brothers retain. And then you sort of get a stare down between the 3 teams because they all have ties with one another.
I think so too. I think
in some
it could
capacity.
Be.
So I think that
would
they
not
can
shock
do that.
me. Would not shock me. And then we close out. We have Rich Swann versus Kenny Omega. Title for title. I'm taking Omega just because he's going to win all the belts.
I feel like everybody.
But I think there's going to be some shenanigans.
I think that this is tough, though, because I think that Impact is very, like, Rich Swann. He's going to win, clearly, because he's the Impact dude. But I feel like everybody else is, like, Kenny Omega, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Kenny Omega. And everybody expects Kenny Omega to win?
Yes.
So, I don't know.
I'm taking Omega.
I don't know.
Just saying.
I'm gonna say, I guess. I'm gonna take Rich Swann, I suppose.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm probably gonna be wrong,
Okay.
but I'll say Rich Swann.
Imagine if Swann was to win. Yes, the thing is Tony Khan has come out and said that if he wins, that he will be on AEW.
I think that'd be cool. It'd be really cool to see Swann on AEW.
But the thing is, I think something has to happen to have him win.
But I don't know.
And it could
maybe
be,
Don Callis turns on Kenny.
Maybe this is where we get, like, I don't think Don Callis will turn now. I think they're gonna build this up because I think they're gonna turn this into an Impact versus possibly an Impact versus AEW versus New Japan.
Maybe. I feel like it'll be a bigger deal for Omega for press.
I would agree, but do you think possibly the whole Impact thing because AEW hasn't done a lot with the press, and I know why because I think that I believe that Tony Khan is playing kind of the bad guy here with this and saying, okay, we're not going to promote your pay-per-view, but we will allow your champion to come onto our show if it becomes our champion. And, so I think that having Swann win, you could start to get a bigger promotion for Impact.
Yeah.
So it depends on what they want to do with this. I think, I don't know. So I think they'll have Omega win. From a global perspective, Omega is the bigger. He is, but since they're already bringing in the New Japan stuff with AEW, how much, it can become huge if Swann won. And it draws eyes to Impact, I believe.
I also see it the other way, where, like, Omega winning because Omega already has so many eyes on him that it...
Well, I can see that, too. I mean, it's one of those things where...
But I think the thing about it is that AEW needs to play it smart and market their stuff better.
Dude says Young Bucks to turn heel and help Swann to win would be great. Yeah, that'd be an interesting way to go, too.
I think it'd be fun
That'd be
if
interesting.
they're, like, playing Kenny Omega from the very beginning.
Yeah. Futuristic, I'm going to head out. I'll predict the matches later. Yep. If you want to retain your title, the official numbers have to be put on Discord. If you want to become part of the predictions and possibly try and dethrone Futuristic as the prediction champion, you have to go to Discord to become the official champion.
The official champion. I'm the official loser because I'm not good at predictions. But that's cool. That's my job, is to be the official loser.
I'm not missing out, though. I don't watch Impact because I can't afford the pay-per-views. I like that, fair enough.
So, yeah, overall, I think the show will be good this weekend. I think they've got some good matches lined up. I'm excited to see the Finn Juice and the Good Brothers. I think that Ace Austin and Josh Alexander and TJP has a chance to steal the show because I think the three of them are freaking amazing. And I think that it's going to be a really stellar match.
Yeah, I think that, well, again, I think that there's so many ways they could go with this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
So.
Mr. G, can you do the bobblehead dance?
Oh, shoot!
I'm going to go to bed, guys. Sending much love. Good night, Dom. We love you too. Have a good one.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Well, per Wrestling Inc., this is the first thing that's popped up. Mark Carrano was fired. Do you know who Mark Carrano is? No, you don't. He was like a talent relations dude, I think.
Well, he's just one of them. He's just one of them that got fired.
I did see somewhere else there was another, but that's the first thing I've seen about it, so I don't know.
Well, they had to throw a name under the bus, so he's probably the one that's getting thrown under the bus.
But I also saw that... Shoot. Let me pull it up.
Some of the best management that WWE's ever had.
And they're being fired.
Okay, we'll fire you.
Joe Villa is no longer with WWE. He worked in their public relations department.
Oops. Guess he's not working in the public relations department anymore.
Well...
Interesting.
Gosh dang.
Interesting. By the way, did anybody see what Daniel Bryan said?
Oh, Daniel Bryan
about wanting to wrestle other
organizations? Yes, I did see that.
Thanks for sharing, James. Appreciate that. So Daniel Bryan basically said that he would like to wrestle people from some other organizations, specifically named, like, I think MJF.
Jonathan Gresham.
Yeah.
Jungle Boy?
Yeah.
Was another one?
Yes.
And I feel like there was somebody else that I'm missing.
So, I mean, that's an interesting, that he throws something like that out there. Yeah, he wants to wrestle outside of WWE. Yes. Which would be interesting. Again, I think there's so many... this kind of reminds me of the territories. When I was a kid, they had the territories, and then you'd see some guys pop up in another territory and be on their show. Mm-hmm. So, doing something like this, just on a bigger scale, would be cool, because now you have the whole I mean, you'd see Japanese wrestlers come over, but you didn't know, like, a whole lot about them because you didn't have, like, the internet and everything to check out who, Thunder Jushin Liger would be like a mega star right now.
Thunder Liger.
What'd I say?
Thunder Jushin Liger.
Yeah.
Or Jushin Thunder Liger.
Jushin Thunder Liger.
Whatever.
He would be a mega star right now because of the internet.
Yeah.
So, I think that what AEW is doing right now with Impact and, to an extent, New Japan Wrestling, this could lead to something huge as far as, like, a big, huge pay-per-view, I think. Mm-hmm. And maybe even have one title where you have a true world champion. And not just the AEW champion. Crossover are good if it's the right talents. But the thing is, there's so much talent out there. You could have some mid-card people that could face one another. I think that there's just so many things you could do.
Yeah.
Didn't Liger wrestle Breeze at TakeOver before?
He did.
Yes.
He had one match there with WWE, and then that was pretty much it.
That's why he's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Because he had the one match.
Exactly.
Vince said, hey, we need the Japanese guy that's really good. He wears a mask.
He's famous all over the world.
He's got
wrestled
big
one
horns.
match.
I don't know who he is, but
he wrestled like one match on our show, but like he's big everywhere else. He was in WCW for a time.
Yeah.
But then, we didn't want him here in WWE.
Yeah.
But we want him in our Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because he's big.
Yeah, cool.
He's big in Japan. Well, before, like when he got him to come over and wrestle, he's like, get him here for one match, and then we can put him in the Hall of Fame. Down the road. Oh, we might potentially be trying to start an NXT Japan. Let's put him in the Hall of Fame. He was in WCW, I believe. Yes, he was in WCW. That's where I saw him. Was WCW.
So apparently, Mark Carrano is being the point of blame for the trash bag incidents to the released talent.
Interesting.
And he was fired.
So he took the fall for everybody.
Yeah, apparently. Well, he had the job that oh my God, what's his name? John Laurinaitis has now with like calling people to tell them that they're fired and like talking to them about that. That was like Mark Carrano's job, but then they gave it to Johnny Ace, and now
interesting.
And now he's gone. So
yeah.
Well,
he's probably really disappointed. You demote me.
Dang.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to put everybody's stuff in a trash bag and send it out to them. All right, guys. That's it. We'll be back tomorrow. SmackDown. Hopefully, it's decent. And until then, peace out. Have a good one. I heard Becky will be back at Mania Backlash, and she'll be added to the title match, and Becky will win the Raw Women's title.
No, I don't think so, James.
So I didn't get anything destroyed on these trash bags? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened.
I heard that it wasn't even their stuff that was sent to them in the trash bags.
Who knows? See you guys less than 24 hours then for SmackDown. Yes, you will. Peace out, everybody.